Onision recently uploaded a video in which he says that all of his channels are dying. He says specifically that he is no longer getting as many views on his videos that he used to get, and he blames YouTube algorithms for this.
A lot of YouTubers have reported that their views are down. And other YouTubers don't seem to have had a drop in views at all. This is confusing. Very confusing. So I've acquired over 2 billion views on YouTube. 2 billion. 1/3 of the planet. Little under 1/3. And I have seen consistent views for the past 5 years, maybe. Like, when I release a video, it gets at least 100,000 views. As of late, for the first time in like 5 years, I've been releasing videos and they've been getting 30 to 80,000 after the first 4 days on every channel that I have. And the reason this is a huge problem is because that is a sign of death of my channels. And
Interestingly, while Onision does mention that his videos are not getting the views that they used to get, he doesn't mention the loss of subscribers that he's had. As you can see, according to Social Blade, Onision's Uh-Oh Bro channel, which is his largest channel, has actually lost 2,120 subscribers in the past 30 days. This is actually a pretty big issue because until recently, Onision almost never lost more subscribers than he gained in a 30-day period. However, by looking at this chart, you can see that after a peak in mid-2015, Onision has been getting fewer and fewer subscribers, generally speaking, month after month. But recently, he's gotten to the point where he's now actually losing subscribers. So I guess now we've gotten to a turning point. So in spite of what Greg says, and while it is true that many YouTubers recently have been complaining that their views and subscribers have gone down, this seems to be a trend, at least for Onision, that has been going on for a while. So why is Onision's channel slowly dying? Greg makes 2 videos a day, and he seems to think that this is a good thing, and it shows that he cares about his audience more than some of the other big YouTubers.
a couple days ago, I worked from the moment I woke up to midnight. Okay, that's a very long, dedicated focus on YouTube. And I've been doing this for a long time. I've been working very long hours for a very long time, like 10 years now on YouTube. You won't likely find a more dedicated YouTuber than me on most all of YouTube. There are more dedicated YouTubers, I'm sure. But I've been uploading every single day for like the last 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. Almost 10 years probably. And it's like no matter what I do, I have something that's marked me. And because I'm marked, I just can't succeed. I have the occasional viral video. Like a while ago, I had this Pokemon video that got 8 million views in a short amount of time, and that was incredible. But the rest of my views just don't see the light of day, it seems, with a lot of instances. I could dump so much time into a video and no one gives a shit. Meanwhile, someone can make a video about, like Jenna Marbles recently made a video about people insulting her dog, and it got like 3 million views. And Jenna Marbles barely uploads. A lot of the top YouTubers barely upload. It seems like they barely care about their audience. They barely care about YouTube. And yet they succeed because they're compatible with the agenda of YouTube. Or maybe that's just all bullcrap, you know? Maybe I have the same amount of likes as usual, but half the amount of views simply because I suck or something. That's possible. Maybe people are sick of seeing my face. There's a lot of potential explanations for this. And I actually hope it's because people are like sick of me. Because at least then I have the power to do something about this. I have control. But the main issue here is this fear that it's not up to me. Because when Uh-Oh Bro was getting millions of views inexplicably, I was like, I finally am able to reach a wider audience and become this influence that I've always wanted to be. And then randomly, it just clicks off. The videos stop going viral, just like Leafy. The videos just stop reaching people, magically. Poof, gone. I didn't change my content. My content was just as good as always. similar likes as always. And it's just something, someone waved a wand and you're no longer famous. You're irrelevant.
But as you saw from the chart earlier, this is not something that just happened overnight. This is actually an ongoing trend. Now, it may be true that Onision's channel is being censored more recently, but I actually think that he has deeper problems with his channel, and that maybe he's right when he says that maybe people are sick of seeing him. And he says that he would prefer that because he thinks that then he can do something about it. And I have some suggestions, but, I don't know if he'll ever take them. For one thing, I do think his content is too repetitive. I know that he does take great pride in uploading every day, and he seems to upload about 2 videos every single day, and I will give him credit, that does mean he works very hard. He criticizes people like Jenna Marbles, who seem to upload about 4 times a month, about the same that I upload, but by saying that they barely care about their audience. Well, that's not exactly true. One problem with his videos is he doesn't seem to understand the idea that quality is better than quantity. The fact that he uploads every single day, twice a day, does help him because YouTube definitely promotes channels that upload more frequently. But he keeps making the same sort of video over and over and over again. Once he finds the type of video that gets a lot of views, he'll just make the same variation of that same video. He made about 18 videos attacking Eugenia Cooney. I addressed those in other videos, but one problem with those videos is they were basically pretty much the same video made over and over again with just a few slight variations. He was also heavily criticized for those videos in which he judges people's appearance once they send him his pictures, but he just kept making those videos over and over and over again until people got absolutely sick of them. So his philosophy of just beating something into the ground until it no longer gets views, I think does take a toll on his channel after a while. He criticizes Jenna Marbles for making videos that he considers trivial, like he says that she made a video about people insulting her dogs, but his content is often just as trivial. Like just a day or 2 ago, he uploaded a video about girls who have long tongues. I don't understand how he thinks videos like that are somehow more profound than Jenna Marbles' videos about her dogs. Another problem he has is he has too many channels. He has 5 channels that I know of. He might even have more. His most popular channel is Uh-Oh Bro. Then he created the Onision Speaks channel. The Onision Speaks channel, I suppose, is a channel where he supposedly speaks his mind, but pretty much every video on the Onision Speaks channel could just be put on Uh-Oh Bro. Then he has an Onision channel. This channel is supposedly for comedy videos. However, a lot of videos on this channel are not comedy videos. That includes the video that I'm showing clips from in this video, which he happened to put on the Onision channel video. To me, it seems that all of the videos on the Onision channel, even the comedy videos, could also be put on Uh-Oh Bro. He also has 2 more channels. One is called Onision Archive, and the other is called Onision Encore, in which he uploads old videos. I have no idea why he needs 2 different channels for this. A lot of people who give tips on how to make your YouTube channel grow often say that it's a bad idea to have more than one channel. Some of them even say that it's a bad idea to just have an extra vlogging channel as well. I don't know if that's true, but I do think that it's definitely true that you can have too many channels, and by having too many channels, you can dilute the effectiveness of one channel. And I think Onision is a textbook case of somebody who has too many channels. Uploading twice a day does help Onision as far as the YouTube algorithm is concerned. However, the fact that he has 3 main channels which he uploads to does dilute the effectiveness of uploading that often. And of course, with YouTube cracking down on a lot of channels that they don't think are advertiser friendly lately, after a lot of advertisers have been pulling their ads from YouTube, Onision may indeed be one of those channels that they're cracking down on. But I don't think that that's the only reason why his channel has been in decline. I do think another one of his problems is he has a tendency to come across as sort of being a mean-spirited person, and I think that after a while, people sort of get tired of that mean-spiritedness. I also think that people get tired of him insisting that he's the most honest person on YouTube, or at least one of the most honest people on YouTube, when in fact he lies all the time. He claimed that he made those videos on Eugenia to help people, not for money, but immediately when they got demonetized, he took them down. That's yet another example of when he gets caught lying, which is not very good for a man who claims that he's always honest. For these reasons and more, I think that this is having a cumulative effect, an effect that has been going on for a while, which has caused his channels to grow slower and slower, and now they seem to be shrinking. I think that this is a long term trend, and it's going to take major changes in Onision for him to turn it around. Feel free to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click on the notifications bell. I upload at least 4 times a month, and together we shall take over the world.